All right, let me see. I'm gonna run this back real quick. Not gonna do it from right here. NFL free agents. I'm gonna go ahead and look into this real quick. Talk about some of these players. Jalen Ramsey trending. Of course, Jalen went to Miami. It's gonna be an interesting offseason. Kirk Cousins is trending. Why? I don't know. Kirk signed a 1-year, $35 million contract with the Vikings, including a bonus and annual salary cap. Was this recent? So Kirk just signed a 1-year deal with them. Just 2023, 2024. So I guess so. Robert Woods to the Texans. I like that. Off the strength that whatever quarterback they have is going to get a veteran receiver. Already got Brandon Cook, so iron sharpens iron. They got Nico Collins as well. They got John Mechie coming back, and then they can also draft another receiver in the first or second round of the draft because they have 2 first-round picks. So looks to be a solid receiving core. He got $10 million guaranteed. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, bro got his money. He went after that money. Sterling Shepard. Let's see. Deron Payne. I seen he got paid. Let's go check this out real quick. Trending players. Let's see. Can I see this? Nah, it's only showing me a top 5. Jalen, good pickup for Miami. DJ, good pickup for Chicago. I think Fields might have his #1 receiver. They just gotta use him right. Play calling is gonna be key. Let's see. Can I do positions? See quarterbacks real quick. Update. Just want to see just the free agent quarterbacks. Wasn't that last year? For Kirk Cousins, it says 2023. So no, I think that's this current year. It had to be because if this is trending, this had to be this is March 13th. Nah, yeah, Kirk signed he just signed a 1-year deal of this year. Unless he signed a 1-year last year too. I don't know. Derek Carr, quarterback of the Saints. I already know, good. Carson Wentz, Tom Brady, Marcus Mariota, Baker Mayfield. Who are the? Let me see quarterbacks to actually look for. I don't think there's anybody. Tyler Huntley. Tyler not under contract. I ain't gonna lie. It's some. What's his name? Malik Cunningham. That'd be a good option for them if they can't lock Tyler up. I thought Tyler had a contract though. Oh wow. So he's gonna be a free agent, restricted free agent. I think he gonna compete for a starting spot somewhere. He might be a bridge quarterback, but if they like him enough, depending on the system or whatever, we'll see how the story writes itself. But I mean, he's 25 years old. We'll see. If a team doesn't pick up a quarterback, they just need a bridge guy. I feel like that's pretty good. You can get some good value out of there. But if the Ravens can't bring him back on a solid deal, or he don't get what he's looking for in a free agent market, I think Ravens bring him back. But if they can't, I say pick Malik Cunningham. Or if it's somebody else in the draft that I don't know of, which I'm gonna have to look out for, that's cool. Baker Mayfield, I think he's going back to the Rams. I could see that happening. Maybe not. Marcus Mariota, free agent. Sam Darnold, free agent. Tough. Jimmy G. So Jimmy G is the #1 quarterback. That's from the free agency. I think that's pretty explanatory, whatever the term would be. Jacoby Brissett, very good quarterback, a very good backup quarterback. Will win you some games, so he'll be nice. Andy Dalton, Mike White. It's some good backup quarterbacks in this free agent class. Good backup quarterbacks. I think Jacoby's a good bridge quarterback. I think Tyler Huntley would be a good bridge quarterback. Jimmy G, he could possible starter. Marcus Mariota, possible bridge. Baker, possible bridge. Sam Darnold's 25. If they willing to, that's a bridge quarterback, really. I ain't gonna lie. Sam is only 25. That's crazy. Mason Rudolph, nah. Andy Dalton. I think we looking at Andy as a backup at this point. He's a free agent next season. I understand now. Kirk signed that contract last year, but it added an extra year, which is this upcoming year. He's a free agent next season. Okay, so we're gonna see running backs. Let's check out the running backs real quick. Chase Edmonds. Okay, understandable. I think Chase solid here and there, just not consistent. Kareem Hunt, Rashad Penny, Jamal Williams. I'm pretty sure they're gonna lock him up. You gotta bring Jamal back. Why wouldn't you? I mean, if I'm Jamal, you test the market, see what you can get as far as money, but kind of tough. Let me filter it by snaps. Devin Singletary, free agent. Miles Sanders, free agent. David Montgomery, free agent. Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert. So the Dolphins could lose both of their 1 and 2 punch running backs. Jerick McKinnon. It would be nice to see Kansas City bring him back, but he probably is going to get paid. You just won a Super Bowl and you contributed pretty well to the team's success down the stretch. Probably going to get paid. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Samaj Perine. I think Cincinnati will bring him back. I can see that, but and we don't know. Latavius Murray, I'd like to see him back with Denver. We don't know. Deontay Foreman, I'd like to see him back with Carolina. A lot of these guys, I feel like that they just broke out, and I feel like it'd be a nice story for them to go back to the team they just broke out with. But Kenyon Drake, I think the Ravens let him go. I think Ravens they just rotate running backs like there's nothing. Alexander Madison, solid backup running back. Gonna be interesting to see him finally out of Minnesota. I think it'd be interesting to see where he lands. James Robinson, very curious where he'll land. Good back. Just the cards just didn't play in his favor, and running back is a very easily replaceable position at this point. Justice Hill, I think if I'm not mistaken, he's playing in the XFL right now. I could be wrong. It might be a different Hill than I'm thinking about. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's not him. That's not the same Hill. About I think it was Brian Hill. Rex Burkhead, I don't know about Rex. Matt Breida, he's gonna be a good pickup for somebody. Damon Harris, good pickup for somebody. Ooh, got some backs here. Rashad Penny come back healthy. Travis Homer, he's a somewhat productive back. I think so. Boston Scott, Philly gotta bring him back. You gotta bring, I feel like Boston is Philly, not location, but you know what I mean. Great. Try to play on words right there. Darrell Williams, somewhat of a productive back. Marlon Mack got some potential. We'll see what happens there. David Johnson, I don't know what's gonna happen there. I think New Orleans brought him in, but I don't know what they intentions are with him. Benny Snell set to be a free agent. I think somebody will pick him up. He still got some, young back with juice in the tank. Ronald Jones. Ronald's only 25. That's crazy. He's a nice running back. I think KC didn't need him, but he's a nice running back. Ronald's gonna sign with somebody. I'm not sure what the issue was with Tampa exactly, but I think Ronald Jones is a talented running back. Jared Patterson, where did I last see him at? Can't remember where I last seen him, if he was in a different league or not. Giovanni Bernard, he's 31 at this point. Let's see. Let's go to, I guess, fullbacks. I don't really know if I'm worried about fullbacks like that. Derek White. Oh, okay. I could see Pittsburgh bringing him back, but I don't know how important he is to them at this point. Jacob Johnson, interesting. Cullen, I feel like he's bounced around a little bit. Let's see. Wide receiver. Oh, it's gonna be one. Robert Woods locked up. I can't see the snaps on this one, unfortunately. It doesn't show me like it does for the running backs. But Adam Thielen, he's gonna be a good pickup for somebody. I think he can still be productive in the right offense. It would be funny if he went to the Bills, just hypothetically. He gets to go back with Stephon Diggs, but I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Raiders. Aside from Devontae Adams, he can cook. Aside from him, Devontae Hunter, and what's his name, Darren Waller, like that. That's weapons galore. I feel like I think he still could be a productive receiver. I think he just needs to go to an offense where there's other weapons and he could be a threat. Be productive or get your money and go to a different place for a different role. Robbie Anderson. It's gonna be interesting to see where he goes. I don't know. Fit will be important. Nelson Aguilar, he was pretty productive this year. New England just rotate. They everybody get the ball. I don't know. You can see Thielen as a Jet. I could. It wouldn't be bad. Get you a nice vet in there with a young group of receivers. That wouldn't be a bad fit. I think that would be the money route versus the success route. Now, if they get a quarterback, a veteran quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, or they draft a guy, I don't know, but we'll see. If they get a veteran quarterback, it'd be a little more in his favor than the younger guy. DJ Chark, I think Detroit brings him back, but I don't know. if I'm him, you might want to get your bread and test free agency. You feel confident about yourself. I think he's a high ceiling receiver. I think he got a lot of potential. Randall Cobb. If Aaron Rodgers done, I think he might be done. I could be wrong though. Could be writing him off. Marvin Jones, 33, but still talented. I think he still got it. I think he's still a solid number 2 receiver in the league, like legit number 2. I'm curious if Jacksonville brings him back. If not, so be it. Julio Jones. I don't know how I feel about Julio at this point. We just got to see how everything play out. I love to see him still play football, but I don't know what to think. Brian Pringle. I can see Pringle going back to Chicago. We'll see. Allen Lazard. Oh, Allen's a free agent. I think he's done. It depends again, the Aaron Rodgers thing. If Aaron Rodgers come back, maybe he comes back. If not, then I don't know. Allen Lazard is nice receiver, man. I don't know. That's up in the air. Jacoby Myers up in the air. Hopefully New England locks him up. It's a lot of receivers here, bro. Deontay Hardy, nice young receiver. Got some return value there. Juju, I think he go back to KC. I think you got to go back to KC. Jarvis Landry, I don't know. A lot of question marks right there. He was injured a decent amount. N'Keal Harry, I think he go back to Chicago. I think he should. If not, go to a spot where you can compete for a starting role, where it's not too heavy competition. I think so. Allen Lazard goes to the Jets. If A-Rod goes, I can see that happening for sure. That'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie. Allen Lazard and Garrett Wilson. Receiver core got some potential already, so it's like that'll be fire. Zacchaeus, Ashton Doolin, Mac Hollins. Ooh, Mac a free agent. He'd be a good pickup for somebody. I think who needs a big receiver, red zone target. He had some flash this year. Jamison Crowder. He didn't really play much for Buffalo, and he was nice with the Jets. I don't remember what happened. I don't know why he didn't play with Buffalo. I think maybe injuries. Sammy Watkins didn't really pan out big for Baltimore. I think Sammy still got juice in the tank. Andre Roberts, older receiver. Zach Pascal. Zach not bad. Keelan Cole. I think he underperformed for Vegas prior to being there. I think he was with the Jags. He was nice. I think Jags and Jets, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was with the Jets. I could be wrong, but I think he kind of underperformed in Vegas. I don't know what the situation was. Brashad Perriman, Marquise Goodwin. Marquise might sign back. I ain't gonna lie, but Marquise had a pretty solid season as a receiver. I think this was his best season as a receiver. I think. Well, he's been a receiver his whole career, but I think with his speed, people did Marquise ever return? Was he ever a return man? Remember, but I think this is one of his best seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Mecole Hardman. It sounds like he gonna be out of KC. Don't know. Maybe we'll see. But great pickup for any team. Paris Campbell, underrated pickup, under the radar type player, but he has some pretty solid games for Indy. I can see him resign it. Noah Brown, that's gonna be interesting to see what he does, if he goes back to Dallas or not. Demir Bird on the older end, he's 30. We're gonna see what happens with his future. Rashard Higgins, he has some potential. Chris Moore, he has some pretty good games for Houston. DeAndre Carter, Trent Taylor. I recognize all of these names. I can't really just talk about everybody. Can't talk about everybody, but this would be a long video. DeMarcus Robinson, I want to see where he goes. He was productive with Baltimore. Justin Watson from KC. Man, KC got a lot of free agent receivers right now. They're really going. It's like they got a blank canvas and they can just paint this however they want to. T.Y. Hilton, I think he'll come back and play again. I don't know for sure, but I can see it happening. I think he'll come back and play again. Marquez Callaway. I think he leaves. I don't know. It's tough because you got Rashid Shaheed. You got what's buddy name? Chris Olave, and you got Michael Thomas come back if Michael is healthy. So some competition there. He might be a better opportunity for him elsewhere and some money. So we'll see. We'll see. Darius Slayton, same thing. Might be a better opportunity elsewhere and some money. I don't know. Odell, Scotty Miller. I think Scotty could go somewhere else and be a pretty productive number 3. Maybe number 2, Don't really know for sure, but that's some interesting stuff going on here. Mike Gesicki. Okay, we're gonna do snaps. Little different snaps. Dalton Schultz, he's supposed to be a free agent. Pretty productive tight end. Foster Moreau. Brock Wright. Robert Tonyan. I think Robert might go somewhere else. We'll see. I think I can see him going somewhere else. Jeff Swain. Zach Gentry. It's the big guy. He's like 6'8", so I don't know. If I'm Pitt, I might try to keep him, but I'm not, we'll see. Hayden Hurst. Good pickup for any team. Pretty solid tight end. Austin Hooper, Josh Oliver, Mike Gesicki, man. I think he's the best out of all these guys, in my opinion. Like I said, we'll see how that plays out. If I'm him, I leave. Too many weapons there, too many mouths to feed, and I feel like he could be way more productive. And I think he's deserving of a good contract. I think he's a top 10 tight end. I may not have played like it this year, but we'll see. OJ Howard, Farrell Brown. I met him not too long ago. The guy, big dude in person. OJ, I feel like OJ still got some juice. I think Houston didn't really use him right, or use him to his full potential. Irv Smith, that's gonna be interesting to see what happens with him. Dan Arnold, kind of like Dan Arnold. Joe Forson. He's somewhat productive. I ain't gonna lie, under the radar type guy. There's a lot of solid tight ends out here. Donald Parham. I think he was in the XFL when it first came out, and then he ended up getting an NFL contract. He's only 25. Pretty tall tight end. Got some speed. Gonna be interesting. Kyle Rudolph, I see him down there. Still a productive player. O-line. I don't really know O-line like that. I'm being honest. Orlando Brown. I don't know if the Chiefs got the bread, but if they do, bring him back. Jason Kelsey's a free agent. Okay, I didn't know that. How you feel about Christianity? I'm Christian, but time and place for everything, my guy. Time and place for everything. Roger Saffold, Matt Pryor, Justin Britt. It's a lot of big name. Okay, it's a lot of names that I do recognize here when it comes to offensive linemen. Oh, these not just position. This is everybody. Okay, I ain't gonna dive too deep into it. We're gonna go to defense. Go to edge rushers. Bud Dupree, Leonard Floyd, Frank Clark, Robert Quinn, Yannick Ngakoue, David Clowney. Oh, it's some guys. It's some guys for sure. Akeem Hicks, Cleveland Farrell, Samson Ibukam. He was with San Fran. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Obo's a free agent. Oh, Houston got to bring him back. He had a good season. JPP, Anthony Barr. I forgot Anthony was in Dallas. How did he play with Dallas? DeMarcus Walker. I gotta hurry up. I gotta go. See the linebackers. Let's see. Leonard Floyd, Zach Cunningham, Levante David, Eric Kendricks. It's overwhelming how many Tremaine Edmonds, how many good names I see here, man. Rashawn Evans, Alex Anzalone. Gonna be some good pickups. Drew Tranquil. These guys got to get locked up. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these guys can't let them walk. Devin Bush, 24 years old. Gonna be a good pickup for somebody if these not brought back. Bud Dupree set to be a free agent. Now I read something about him being overpaid this season. It has something to do with his contract. Like at the time it was a good contract, but it hasn't panned out that way. The secondary. gonna try to be active tomorrow. We'll see. I need to get some sleep in. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Marcus Peters, William Jackson, Shaquille Griffin, Jesse Bates, Bradley Roby, Ronald Darby, Jordan Poyer, Jimmy Ward, Adrian Amos. There's some nice safeties out there. James Bradbury, Jonathan Jones, Eric Rowe. It's gonna be a nice offseason, bro. Tomorrow, this week is gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a very interesting week. As far as salary cap, Bears leading the pack, 75 mil. Falcons second. Raiders, Texans. Texans ain't really got that much. I mean, it's a lot. But definitely not compared to the Bears and the Falcons. So, I hope they spend some money. Pick up some guys. I know they got Robert Woods, but get some game changing players. Gonna be interesting. Do you know who you want in free agency yet? For Texans, I want some run defenders. That's what I want. That's all I'm really worried about. Get some veteran run defenders, some guys who really can stop the run, whether it be interior D linemen, linebackers, whatever. I just want run defenders because we got our division. Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Travis Etienne. We need that. We need guys who can stop the run. And I understand the Titans probably gonna get rid of Derrick Henry, but still, like, if you can stop the run and force teams to pass, I think they're building something with the secondary. I would address the run in free agency, or vice versa. If you address the run in the draft, address the pass in free agency, vice versa. But I think that defense, that's the most important thing to me. Of course, we're gonna get a quarterback in the draft, very likely. Maybe another receiver. But however it goes, I think defense is a priority in my opinion. But Saints, I don't know what's gonna happen with them. Their cap is not as bad as it was a year or two ago. They're doing better. They've been in the negatives for a little minute. Ravens in the negatives. Bucks ain't too much there. 49ers, Eagles, man. Jags, they spent a lot of bread because they was up there at one point. Steelers, Colts, Chiefs got some flexibility considering they just won a Super Bowl. A little flexibility there. Figure out what they're gonna do. Ain't too much. Only 14 mil. That could be one good player. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Seattle Lions, Titans, Packers, Patriots. Patriots got some room to work with. They're a competitive squad. They got some room to work with. All right, man. Bengals too. Bengals got some room to work with. 33 mil. They could do something. Don't lie. But we'll end it there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Should be a good free agency. Like, subscribe, stay tuned. Be blessed.